Your measures are nice and fast. Let's make a measure. I make my calculated columns in the data view, and I make my measures in the chart view, the report view. These stay here the whole time, so you could make them wherever you like. But often we're making a measure for a graph, right? So let's just show you how to do that. Okay, this graph is gonna have to share. So let's snap it to the middle and let's make a new measure. What's great is, let me show you, you could go here, you click on new measure and it opens up the code box for you, right? But what you could do, sneaky down here, is let's go to product orders. And here, what is our measure? We are going to say running total, maybe. So let's go into quantity. If you click it with the right mouse button, you get these. And this is where you start getting into the advanced things. I want to drop into new quick measure. Quick measure is a fantastic Power BI tool because it's like a user interface. You don't actually have to write the code, and when you're done, it has written the code for you, so you can easily replicate the code and make a couple of changes. It's fantastic. So so here you can pop in your averages, your variances, so you add your categories here. So what I want to see is, I want to see in product orders, I want to look at the max per category. I want to see how much each company is buying. I want to be able to identify my top companies. My base value, okay, this gets a little, here you can see sum of quantity, right? It is calling the field sum of quantity because that's what it defaults to, right? So let's go and I want to find out, this is the transaction. I want to know how many transactions, right? So we're going to go in here and we're going to drop quantity and we're going to pick up transaction, and we're not going to say first. I want to count how many transactions there are, and then in the category field we want company name. Perfect. So this is a really easy way to drag and drop to create some coding, and ta-da, we've got this. It always drops out below some of the variable that you actually involved, and then here it's showing you that DAX code. Okay, so the more you do this, the more you get used to it, and the better it is. Wonderful. Now let's make a quick graph just to show you what you did. I am just going to mix it up by putting in a bar chart that is horizontal. We're going to add in the company name. I want to see these company names right along the bottom. That's going to be my axis, right? And then here comes in my quick measure, and that's going to be the value. So this is counting the transactions per company, and then it's bringing them over here. So this is fantastic. It often orders your data by the values rather than the names. So just double check that. You can go in here and you can check what it's sorting by. That's a nice little quick tip. Okay, fantastic. So our measure worked, our calculated column worked, and we have a beautiful chart telling us all sorts of things about our customers and their delivery times. That about wraps up the data modeling.